I'm the only French player playing in the French national team without doing any academy. So it's from the streets to the star. Now the new generation, they want everything fast. But you need to earn it. I always say to a kid, you want to play football? If he say yes, I say, are you ready to make the sacrifice? If he say yes, then go for it. Love what you're doing. Be happy to suffer. My path was really not an atypical career because I'm the only French player playing in the French national team without doing any academy. So it's from the streets to the star. I was playing in a car park between cars, so that's why even today, those kids who have a football pitch like that, this wasn't my case. That's why I always say to the kids to believe in their dream and everything can happen. When I was 10 years old, I was begging money in front of shop to even buy a sandwich, but I was still like practicing. And that's why I come to give my support, because sometimes people think those players need to play in a big academy or whatever. No, everything can happen. It happened for myself, so that's why I come to support them and I believe to themselves to enjoy today and to give everything. You never know. Someone is here watching them, and it happened with me. He was a guy from Italian restaurant in Paris. He saw me play. He called my mom. Then I have a first trial in Italy, and the rest is history. I always say you can be talented or you can be the work ethic. Why I always pick the work ethic? Because that's what I did to become who I am. So it's two words: discipline, resilience, and also sacrifice. You know, because everyone wants to be a big football player, but are they ready to sacrifice, you know, going out with their friend, to don't see their own family? Me, when I was 17, I traveled in Sicily for the first time in my life. I was the only black player in all the Sicily. So you need those things and believe to yourself. Don't let anybody say you can't do this, you can't do that. But work hard, because it's not easy and it's not shortcut. So you have to work hard, believe in yourself, and, you know, enjoy. Enjoy, because like when I was playing, to be in that high level, you know, it's easy to reach the top of the pyramid, but to stay at the top, that's when you need consistency. That's why every day you need to training hard. Even when some people were saying, oh, Patrice, you did well, I was always trying to be perfect. What did I miss? Should I defend better for this goal? So stay humble, stay angry, and love the game and be passionate. I feel I can be the best when I was 6 years old. Since I was 6 years old. I know the talent I've got, but I know the way I was working hard and I was in love with football. I was eating, sleeping football. So it's not like a moment in my career, like the best moment in my career, people think when I win the Champions League, Premier League, or Italian League, or whatever. No. The best moment is when I was coming out from the street, arriving in Italy, signing my first contract as a professional in Marsala. And I remember, just because we were all dressed the same and the people were serving us food, my mom called me, say, how are you, son? I said, Mama, I made it. She said, what do you mean you made it? I said, Mommy, here is like people serving us food. We all dress the same. It's 2 knives in one side, 2 forks in the other side. So in that moment, for me, I made it because I came out from the street. You know, I didn't end up badly, and I've got like many examples. So in that moment, I made it. And the elite, of course, when you start playing against teams like Real Madrid, when I was with Monaco in 2004, we went to Bernabeu, we lost 4-2. And I remember Real Madrid already booked the hotel for the semi-final, I think, or quarter-final. And my friend before the game, please, can I have the shirt of Zizou? Can I have the shirt of R9 or Raúl, Roberto Carlos, whatever? I said, guys, we got a game to play. I don't have time to ask the shirt of Beckham or whatever. And I remember they scored first. We believe in ourselves. At the end, we won 3-1. Fernando Morientes was playing with us. And that's why, because we were believing in ourselves. And I had an interview before the game. And the journalists say, what do you feel playing against, you know, Ronaldo, Roberto Carlos, Raúl, all those Ballon d'Or? And I tell them what do you feel to play against Evra and Jérôme Rotten? He was playing on the left side. And people think I was arrogant when I was saying that. And even Didier Deschamps, our manager, he was like, Patrice, you're crazy. It's the first time you're playing the Champions League. You're playing against Real Madrid and you tell like what they feel to play against you. But because I was confident. I believe in myself. I wasn't arrogant. That's why I say to the kids, if you say you are the best, but you have to show you are the best every single day. And that's what I was doing. Now the new generation, they want everything fast. But you need to earn it. You need to work hard for it. And the mindset is the most important. The winning mentality. The when you're going to never give up. When you're going to get injury but coming back. When maybe at 24 years old you won't be signed to any good club but you still believe in your dream. So this is like I was telling before when we start the interview, disciplines, resilience. But again, now the kids, they got everything. In our time, we didn't have. I remember my first football boots. I was 41. My agent bring me a 43. The shoes was too big. It's a true story. So I was putting toilet paper inside my shoes to make them. So it was no excuse. So that's why I feel like now the new generation, they find too many excuses. They didn't give us nothing. Like for example, I give an example when I was playing at Man United, the player from the academy, when we finished the training, they were cleaning our boots. But it was like a reward. Oh my God, I'm cleaning the boots of Cristiano Ronaldo, or Ryan Giggs, Rooney, whatever. If you do this with this generation, they're gonna call it slavery. So this is the difference. But I don't blame them. This is our generation. I like to call it the TikTok generation. I have even myself in the social media. So they got everything fast, you know, they keep scrolling. So even they get bored. But if you really want to make it at football, make it as a priority. This should be the only important things in your life. Like my first son, Lenny, I remember one day I back home, he was 3 years old and he was crying. I said, why you cry? He said, because I hate Man United. I said, oh my God, he's maybe a Liverpool or actually he's a City fan or Chelsea fan. And I said, why you hate Man United? He said, because they took my dad away. So he was 3 years old, he understand I didn't even have time for my own family because you need to perform, you need to training, to focus on the next training session, on the next game. If you win, have to become something normal. So it's a lot of demand. That's why I always say to a kid, you want to play football? If he say yes, I say, are you ready to make the sacrifice? If he say yes, then go for it. You know, I think everyone have a different path. It doesn't matter because I succeed, then I will give the best advice to that kid. But the only advice I can give to him is love what you're doing. Be happy to suffer. Be happy to go in the gym. Be happy to do the extra hours. Because me, I say, is no shortcut. And even if that kid is talented, the player with the work ethic will surpass that kid. Because sometimes when you are too gifted, and I play with many players, they get lazy. But because they are already too good. But the player was like not that gifted. If he work hard, it will pass him. And the talented player will say, oh my God, it's too late. So even sometimes it's even more difficult for a kid when he got too much talent to succeed than one understand the work ethic. So believe in your dream. Like I keep saying, don't listen to anybody and work hard and be respectful and humble. This is really important.